Bonjour and welcome to the French kitchen. Today we are going to be making one of the most exciting dishes for breakfast. It consists of bacon and eggs and hash browns and cheese all mixed up together to give you one of the best things you've ever had. Okay, let's begin. Okay, first thing you do, preheat 400 degrees. If you have much better stove, works much better. Secondly, after you have preheated stove, you need to make sure that you have proper ingredient. For some reason, I've switched to Russian accent. It will not stay there for long, because I'm not very good. So, what else you need? You need bacon. You need the bacon strips. And you can get the bacon strips anywhere from the mall. You can slaughter your own pig. But what we have is 3 bacon strips. 3 bacons. What we have here, nice thick slabs of bacon. Very good. Very good. Boom, ba boom, ba boom. Ba boom. Okay? Okay? You can smell the meat. Okay, what we're gonna do to these meats is we are going to take the meats, of course. We put the meats in the oven. We do not put them on the skillet. You put them on the skillet, they fry. Do not keep the flavor that we want. Okay, now we're back to the French accent. So do not keep the flavor if you fry them like some American pig. You must bake them in the oven. That is how we made it. That is how it shall be done. So, I need to put this down and get the cookie sheet. Now I've already unwrapped the bacon, so I can't put the bacon down. It's very hard for me to do. So you get the cookie sheet. And, okay, got the cookie sheet. If you do not want to ruin the cookie sheet, save it for the grease, because the grease sometimes it gets all snacks all on the cookie sheet. You don't want it to be there. What you do is you take your bacon, you put it back down, put it on the counter, put it on the back of a dog. You know, dogs don't eat raw bacon, so it's okay. Dogs, they don't like it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is turn. Okay. So, I'm washing my hands now. The reason I'm washing my hands after I touch the bacon is because I scratched my ball sack and the ball sack had flavor to the bacon. It really does help. Okay, so we have, but afterwards, you know, you don't want ball sack on your eggs. So we're going to line the cookie sheet. I just threw my hand towel down on the ground. That's fine. That's fine. Not dirty. Okay, so we have our cookie sheet, been used many times. See, cookie sheet, good. This is what you want. This is cookie sheet. We have aluminum foil, and you just give the aluminum foil one pull. There we are, aluminum foil. Now, a lot of people say, oh well, you did not put the aluminum foil down on the right side. Well, it is hocus pocus. It does not matter which side you put it down on. To me, it may be very unhealthy, but to me, it's fine. You know, and we're not even going to use the aluminum foil now, because it's just being annoying. So what we will do is crumple it up. There you go. And just throw it away. I was going to make a failed joke, but it did not turn out good. So we skip that. We get our bacon that we put on the dog earlier, and we just slap it down. Just slap it down here. Okay. Okay. Slap it down. And I show you, don't worry. Now this whole time you're doing all this, the oven should be preheating. If it is not, we have a very, very bad thing happening. Okay, so I just pick up the hand towel from the ground. It's okay. It's okay to me. You know, dirt don't hurt. If it does, you're not going to work. Is basically the saying in my country from and I'm actually a mix of many different origins, so that's why you hear my accent changing sometimes. Sometimes I have a little bit of a France, but other times I have a little bit of an Australian or British accent. But it's all giddy. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take our bacon. We have our bacon lined like this, and we're gonna slide it into the oven like this, not like this. The reason you do that is because, just because. So we now slide it in, and I'll show, okay. Okay. Bacon in the oven. Ow! Okay, so bacon is in the oven now. Now what you do is you wait just a little bit. You want the bacon to be cooking for about 7 minutes. Oh, I forgot to say, preheat oven to 400 degrees Celsius. 400 degrees Celsius, and then you wait until the oven's preheated, then you put the bacon in. And then you have to leave the bacon in for about 7 to 10 minutes. Let it cook a little bit, let the oils and the juices flow. And then we move on to our next step. So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to wait. Okie fucking dokie. So, what we have now is you can smell the bacon. When you can start to smell the aroma of the bacon, you know it's been about 7 to 10 minutes. It is time for your next step. So what you do in your next step is you take a gritto skillet duca. I don't know really what it is. It is just like a hot surface, and you cook on it. You need to get that out. You need to turn it to 400 degrees max, as much as you can go. Go. I said go, not go. So I show you what that looks like, and then we come back. This is your griddle. Here. Okay, this is the hot plate thingy. You take this and you turn it all the way. But it is not plugged in and won't do anything. So make sure you plug it in, unlike me, I have it not done. See, it is on, the light is on, 400, and that is that. Now what you do with this is you cover it in fucking bacon grease, and I show you now. Okay, this is what you do. Open oven, open the oven, pull it out, grab the hot mat, you use the hot mat so you don't fuck yourself. Alrighty, now we see, yes, see. The oil has piled and pooled, and we just take the oil and just go like that. And you want to get some on there. Oh yes, there we go. So what we have here, we put the bacon down because I tell you what we do with the bacon in a second. What we do, see, ooh, look at that. This is bacon grease. Worst thing to cook with in terms of health, best thing to cook with in terms of tasty. So, you open your browns of hash, shredded hash browns, see? You get, alright, shredded hash browns. They have 0 grams of something, but we don't care, we're adding that something in there. Trans fats. Okay, see? Very great. We just plop. Whatever you want, however much you want, you make your portion good. I usually do about 2 scoop of the hands solos. And there we go. And you want a very thin layer. You only want 1. You see thin like this? You see thin, and I put my hand on that, on the hot surface because I'm not the pussy. Only, ow. Okay, so there we go. Now what you do is take the rest of the bacon grease that you have, pour it, and you just want to take and drizzle it over. It's way a lot, but this keeps your hash browns from burning, and it keeps your world turning around. Okay, good. Alright, now next thing you want to do is Get the fork. Now I'm doing that now. See, fork. Get the fork. Fork. You get the fork and you take the out. You take the bacon, you flip the bacon. You want to flip the bacon multiple times, okay? This is how you get, oops, sorry. You flip the bacon multiple times. This is how you get best bacon cooking. I'm gonna turn the heat down because the bacon's overcooking quickly. Cooking quickly, very quickly. We do not want to do that. We turn down to 350. Okay, 350, go in. Okay. Now we have this. We put the other hash browns back. Then we cook that and be right back. Well, I forgot my scarf is down. Here. Okay. Okay. Close the cabinet. Okay, the next thing you need, now I usually enjoy 1 egg because I do not like the healthy. So 1 egg is just healthy enough. You need 1 egg, okay? Once you smash it on the floor, that's it. You waste 1 egg because then you gotta get the other egg. Okay? Other egg. This is going to be your use egg. Take your use egg. I should probably clean that up, but I'm not going to yet because cook is important. Okay, you take the egg. Now I do not have any milk at the moment. So, you just egg like this. Whack, whack, boom, in there, like that. No nasty. You see, no nasty in there. And we throw the shell away. Shell gone. We don't need that. So then, you take your fork, you take a second fork. You never use your bacon flipping fork. Never use your bacon flipping fork with your whiskey disky fork. So you'll take it, and what you want to do is go, now I'm left-handed, so I go left and I go around. What you want to do is whip air into the egg, okay? Whippy. You pull the egg up and drop it back down. And what you do is you're making it nice and just ensuring that you'll get the fluff of the egg, okay? Okay, just making sure we are actually recording. So, okay, you'll see here, this is the beautiful egg. It is very good in consistency. It has a lot of bubbles, very good bubbles. So what I do is this, because I do not need it now. Holy shit, I'm burning. Go, flip. Ow. I'm just kidding, I did not hurt. Turn. Okay. So what we're doing now is just get all these browns to the Super Bowl. Here. Okay. Alright. Okay. Welcome. See the egg? Feels good on the foot. Okay, now it feels gross on the foot. But anyway, we move on. Okay, see, you take the browns. You need to be flipping the browns every now and then. And you want a very nice layering. Not a lot of layering. Okay? You do not want boy, that egg feels weird in between. After this, we do not need any more bacon grease, so that is good. I'm just going to clean up my foot. Okay, so we clean the foot. We'll check the bacon again. Wash the hands before you check the bacon again. So we flip the bacon. The bacon is getting nice. Yes, the bacon is getting nice. And then we flip the hash. There we go. Show you this one sec, hold on. Okay, here. Come here, okay. Now, you see, bacon is getting much prettier, much crispier, but it's still not to our liking. So, still not to our liking, we put it back in. Keep in mind, meat cooks after you take it out and it gets crispy, so If you want crispy bacon, pull it out before it gets crispy in the oven, because crispy in the oven means burnt when it's out. But slightly not crispy in the oven means nice and crispy when it comes out. Now the other thing I want to show you is when your hash browns are almost done, they're brown on top, you want to move them over to the side of the skillet that is not hot. Now to understand where that is, whatever the plug is, wherever you plug the plug in, is usually the hottest spot. Now, we are ready to add the, excuse me. Now we are ready to add the egg. Give us a whisk. Okay, good. Put the egg in there. Okay, then what we do, you got to be ready, okay? This is the best way to make egg, and as you see, hash browns looking like good, okay? And we just keep them on this side over here. That's about what you want your hash browns to look like. If you do your hash browns like this, they're nice, crispy, and nice. They actually taste like potato and not just mush. Alright, so what you do now, add the egg, and you just, voila! There you go. Now what happens with the egg? Here we go. You see it's trying to escape, trying to meet with its friend. I just want to pull it over like that, and sort of form these edges. Okay, here we are, and we're going to make it square, because that's just what we want to do. So what happens here, if you want to maintain a square egg, you want to get the sides up like that. Okay, sides are up like that. And we're just going to leave it like that. We're going to leave it until these little bits of flowy egg here is just going to just warm up a little bit. And then, see, we need just a little bit more. And we can flip it. So what we do when we flip it is we pull it. And what you do is just one quick action, over, oh shit, that did not work. Okay, well, what we did here though, still kind of worked. We flipped it over in half, then we'll flip it again, and as you see, egg is getting nice and cooked on that side. What you do here is you just take your utensil and cut 3 holes, okay? What this does is let the heat get up into the egg and cook it properly, right? Okay, so we've got the hash. The hash browns are done, okay? We pull those out. It's time. So, get ourselves a plate. There we go. Close that. Here are the pictures I did when I was a youngin'. Look at that. That's supposed to be a chicken. It's got like a mohawk. Alrighty. So, coming over here. Nasty ass burner. We go there and we throw that hash browns down here. There we are. There we are. And there we are. Now what we're going to do is we're actually not going to eat it yet. We're going to put it there. Alright, flip the egg one more time. Give a little bit of a pat down. Make sure the egg juices are coming out. Alright, there we go. So, our egg is done. We take the egg and put it off there. Looks good. Actually, we're going to leave it on there for a little bit longer. It farted, the egg fart. Sometimes you get egg farts. It just happens. So we take this. And we make sure, you got to do this, ready? You wash the egg out. Wash the egg out. Make sure you wash your dishes out. You know, even if you're not going to wash it right away, you need to wash all the crud out. Okay? Alright. And another thing you do is put your eggs away. I didn't put my eggs away, so I'm going to put my eggs away now. Oh yeah. Okay. So now we're going to pull the bacon out. I think we are going to do that. And this will be very, very good. Okay, here we are. Let me take off. Okay, here we go. We go over here. Take the sunglasses off to monitor the delicious. Oh, egg. You got the egg off. Don't forget the egg. You'll end up with brown egg. Brown egg's not good. Okay, so you leave the skillet on. Here you go. Turn the skillet down all the way. Just turn it to 200. The reason you do this is if you're preparing foods, right? If you're preparing food for people and it's not going to be ready yet in a long time, your food, some pieces will get cold, okay? You don't want it to get cold. And here we go. That piece of bacon is almost done. What we want to do is, you're not supposed to drain grease down the drain. You're really not supposed to do that. But if you're lazy like me and you're American, well, I'm not American, I made that up just now. Alright. And as you see, they're getting a nice golden crispy brown. We're just going to leave that in there for a little bit longer. And we'll move on to our cheeses. So what we've got a sharp cheddar and a Mexican blend. Mexican blend has Monterey Jack cheddar, some stuff. So what we're actually going to do today is use the cheddar. So we just take the cheddar cheese, here you go, and then what you're going to do is just throw it down on there, on the egg, okay, on top of the skillet. And then you just mash egg, okay? You want to mash that egg. Mash the egg into the hash browns. You want to get a nice uniform mix. So cut that egg up like it fucking means something. Alright? Cut it up. And you'll eventually start to smell the cheese. That's good. That means it's cooking. Alright? Keep it going. Keep it going. Chop it up. Alright? Alright. Alright. And we've got that all chopped. Chop, and you want to just pull it all together for all the stuff. Oh, that's edible. It's all edible, yeah. Alright. So, just mashy. Alright. And we've got almost all of our stuff. So we've got our eggs, got our hash browns, and we've got our cheese all sitting here. But we're missing the coup de grace of breakfast, which is the bacon. So now you take the cheese. Alright, okay, so once you're almost done, you pack up all your stuff that you have not packed up yet. Okay, the cheese, we just roll it up. You make sure you snap it together close. Okay, snappy. Okay, and here's the tripod. Take the cheese and put the cheese there. Okay, so cheese is done. Okay, the last part, the extraction of the bacon. All right. Oh, that hot! Why do I keep burning myself? Alright. So the oven's off. Now, most important thing. Not really most important. Important thing. When you take your bacon off, prepare a paper towel. Okay. We're just going to give that another flip. There we go. So warm. Okay. Take a paper towel. Oh shit! We're still eating that. He dropped on the ground, but I'm not. You know, I'm not gonna not eat it. It's bacon. So what we do here is you take your pieces of bacon. Yeah. They look good to me. Okay. One side, make sure they all are not on top of each other. You do not want them on top of each other, or else just push the grease into each other. You want to drain the grease. So fold paper towel over. And just give it a good press, okay? This gets all of the juice out, and then what I do is I flip it over, give it another press, give it a whirl de whirl, and then there we go. Look at that. And you can eat this. It's good. It's very good. I choose not to. Okay, I do not know where we left off because I did not have recording. But what I did was take a bacon, mix bacon up, crumple steel skin into this. Okay, the mix, and then lick at the finger. Okay, we extract last bacon bit out. Okay, last bacon out. Last bacon out. Look good. Put on paper towel. There. Okay. This is off. We did not want this off. Not sure how it got off. Okay. So we have one extra piece of bacon here. Just get the nasty off. Do not want the nasty. Okay, this is a flimsy bacon. Not quite sure why so flimsy. But anyway, okay. So we're done. We're done. We're not gonna use that plate though. Yes, we will. We use this plate. So you take, counter space, sure. Now we like this plate, right? But it is only plate that I have at the moment. So What's not in dishwasher? Oh wait, there is more in dishwasher. I just spilled water all over myself. So what we do, boom, blah, blah, blah. Okay, good. And then just, it's kind of washed, right? It's kind of washed. We only use it for prepping food that we just or just made. We spin, here we go. There, no. Go in there. No. Take here. Take this. Scoop. Go poop. Okay, scoop, go poop is how you do it. Scoop. There you go. Scoop. Okay. Go poop. Alright, last one. I believe. Maybe one more. Scoop. Go poop. Alright, and we just get remnants here. Scoop and poop and scoop and poop. Alright, scooping and pooping, and then I don't know, just to make it look pretty. You want it to look good, so you make all edges even here. All edges even. Okay, all edges even. Then you get the salt. Let me find the salt. Okay, here's the salt. You make sure you do not pour too much on it. How you test this? You just do this, okay? You take it, you turn it, and you do that. If not a lot come out, see, not a lot, then you're good. Then you can sprinkle. If there's a lot come out, you don't sprinkle. So we sprinkle on. Lots of people say bacon salty enough. I say no, I want cleaner. I want to clog your veins. Okay? So here we accent it with the one snack bacon you have here, the extra bacon. On the side you throw away these, okay? And this here is what you have been wanting to cook. And the final thing, the best thing that goes with this breakfast, this trash breakfast. That is what they call trash. Boom. Ready? Ready? We go. Shong. That. Welch's grape juice is best. Best grape juice. No other grape juice. Concord. It has to be Concord grapes. If it's grapes from the Netherlands or something like that, you do not want it. Now most people in the morning opt for big cup. You get big cup of drink. You do not need a big cup of drink in the morning. You only need a little cup of drink. Then water afterwards. You do not need millions of juices. So we take matching cup. Take juice. Okay, here, and alright, and what you do here, I show you little tip, how much do you pour in cup. I don't want to pour too much and spill, but I don't want to pour too little and look like cheap bastard, right? So, what I teach you is, you have the cup, right? Okay, this is how you know. This is how you know. You see the bottom? The bottom equals the top. You see? Bottom equals top. And then this much here. Yeah? That's how you figure it out. How much the bottom? Equal out at the top. And that's it. Okay, there you go. Thank you. So, we take it, the fork. Ding, ding, there. Okay, that's it. Thank you for joining me in my kitchen. As always, it has been a pleasure, and I will enjoy the trash, hopefully as much as you enjoy the trash. Thank you. And remember, what is in the bottom is in the top. Goodbye now.